I left Massachusetts, that's where I'm from, because I was having problems with my ex and threats of murder, and he was following me, and it got to be just too much for me, and I couldn't deal with it. I have PTSD, and I have issues of my own, and I couldn't deal with it anymore. So I left, coming to Vermont thinking, Vermont's calm, Vermont's, a lot different. I will come out here about noontime, sometimes a little bit later, and I spend a few hours out here, and I just hold my sign, and if people speak to me, I speak to them. If they don't, I smile, and I always thank everybody, and that's just the way I do it. I try to get out of people's way if they're coming through, so I'm not walking in their way or anything, and I just try to prove that just because I'm homeless doesn't mean I'm all those things that people label homeless people as. Because I'm not an addict, I'm not a thief, I'm not in any trouble of any kind, never done any drugs or anything. I'm just down on my luck right now, and this is what I got to do, and I don't like it. I'd rather not. I'd rather have an actual job, but because I have MS and some other issues, most places I've been to tell me that I'm a liability and they won't hire me. I worked 80 hours a week. I did private home care. I loved my job, but then I got sick and I couldn't do that anymore, and now nobody wants to hire me because of all the things that are wrong with me. I would gladly work, but nobody will accept me to work. And I can't get housing here. I've tried very hard. I'm on all the lists. I don't even have any ID. And that makes life even harder. But I'm doing what I have to do until we can get back going again and get out of this again,
So you're saying we. Who's the other we?
My boyfriend, I've been with 13 years. He is, he is going to have his 55th birthday next week, Sunday. And he's a very good man. He's very smart. He has a CDL. We're just being homeless. They won't hire you to be a trucker or do anything like that unless you have a place to stay, because then they can confirm that you'll be going to work. He would go anyway. He used to go to work sick. He's not, like that. But I understand why employers feel that way. But it's just kind of hard because we wouldn't be in this situation we're in right now with me having to do this if he could actually work, because truck drivers and bus drivers make good money, and we've been in that situation before, and we just don't have it right now. Yesterday, I actually came away with about $30, and that's kind of average, but I've made as much as $75 before.
And in a ideal world, what do you wish for?
A place to live and to feel like I'm safe. And that's right now the biggest concern. I need a place to live and feel like I'm safe being there. And after that, everything else would fall into place. I know it would, because I know you can't go any further down than I am already. And ideally, at this point, having a place to live I would be able to build up things, and he would be able to get a job, and things would get better, and I wouldn't have to do this. And I hope this does something to help me and other people as well, because maybe if I can help somebody else, I believe in karma, and what goes around comes around, and you help somebody else. That's why I tend to help other people myself. I may not have much, but I'll give you whatever I can. And that way I know in the end I'll get it back. And it is what it is. And you may not get it today or tomorrow, but you'll get it eventually.